were they last seen?
Mare Frigoris. Lecco reported back at 1600. They were just about to make the last test.
At 1700, I went out with the buggy to pick them up, as arranged.
And?
Nothing. No men, no footprints, nothing.
Well, what about their equipment?
Vanished with them.
Calder.
Yes, sir.
Get me a call to Commander Jackson at Base 1. Priority.
Yes, sir.
What can have happened?
I don't know,
Well?
I do not like that place, the Mare Frigoris. There is something, a feeling of being watched.
We mounted a search. Full emergency procedure. So far, nothing. A million things can go wrong out there.
He only needs one.
A remorseless, implacable enemy.
Is it possible that they ran into a team from another base? Saw something that was meant to be secret?
Someone's got them locked up. Keep them quiet.
Well, it is possible, surely, Tom.
I'll check, but I doubt it. I mean, we're the only base working in the Mare Frigoris area.
Commander Jackson for you, sir.
Put him through.
David, something I can do for you?
Bill, 2 of my people have gone missing in the Mare Frigoris area. No trace.
Hey, that's bad. How long have they been missing?
Oh,
Well, just over 8 hours.
That gives them oxygen for 2 more hours, right?
2 hours at the most.
we're searching the area ourselves, but in case they've wandered your way,
I'll get my boys answered.
I would appreciate it, Bill.
My pleasure. Call it in a minute I got news, huh?
Thank you, Bill. What do you reckon, Tom?
Well, it's no good kidding ourselves. If our lads don't find them within the next 2 hours, they've had it.
Bill Jackson's team?
Oh, it'll take the Americans over an hour to get anywhere near there. Right, Guido?
Right.
Well, then, we're doing all we can, aren't we?
He cannot do this. He cannot.
Freddy has, old chum. Same for all of us.
It is not the same. Your work does not include the Mare Frigoris area.
I didn't know you once did.
There have been developments. It is essential that I make a thorough survey of the area at once.
And therefore, the Mare Frigoris area will remain out of bounds for all personnel until further notice. David Calder, Director.
We shall see.
Steve,
Short fuse, old Heinz.
do you think you'll get anywhere?
Oh, not a hope. If it'd been the late lamented Ransom, maybe. This old teddy bear's got an iron fall. Anyway, Pay, while I'm here, you know that peculiar quartz I dug up on my last survey? Well, I've been doing some tests.
With the greatest respect, Director, I question your decision.
Well, that's your privilege, Heinz. But the answer's still no.
But why? The men are missing. We must presume they are dead. Most regrettable. But still, work must go on.
We haven't even found their bodies yet.
I fail to see
And even if we do, I shall still want to know why and how they died before I authorize further work in Mare Frigoris.
You are causing delay to valuable and urgent research.
Oh, my dear Heinz, if you would only tell me more precisely why it is so urgent.
No. I'm sorry. It would be premature at this time.
Then I'm sorry too, Professor. But I cannot permit further risk to the lives of MOONBASE personnel.
I ask for no help. Am I not to be permitted to risk my own life in the cause of science?
No. We don't want to lose you, Heinz. You're far too valuable.
Director?
So, I calculate that the possible fuel potential could be as...
Obdurate fool.
Perhaps the ban will be lifted soon.
Well, can't stand around here chatting. Got work to do. Oh, Heinz, if you're hung up for a bit, perhaps I could have some of your computer time. I mean, if you're not needing it.
Possibly. And perhaps you could give me a little help in return.
Oh, sure. Anything you want, you know that.
I'll walk to your laboratory with you.
Fine. See you, Pet.
Observatory to all personnel. This is an advance warning. Primary indications of a solar flare buildup have been registered.
As you see, sir, here and here.
I'll take your word for it. Surely this is just routine.
If you will permit me to explain.
Of course.
Here you can see the flare building up in the center.
It does not look much.
But if you look at this X-ray view, it is very much bigger than it looks. At the same time, there is a hurricane building up on Earth.
Then warn Earth, my dear Juan. There is an established procedure.
It is possible that the conditions will subside, prove to be a false alarm.
Then do not warn them until you are sure.
Madre de Dios! Me can't you not see? We warn Earth now. The conditions are subside. No hurricane. Well, everybody says we are fools. The next warning is ignored and people die.
Then just
so
tell
we do not warn Earth. The conditions worsen, and at the same time, when we should warn them, we cannot because there is a solar storm. Then they say, why don't those fools on the moon give us warnings?
We are about to begin the review meeting. I shall inform the director of the problem. You were quite right to send for me.
Routines, procedures. Does he expect my hurricane to conform to his routines? Es increíble, me cada vez que
And frankly, Director, I find the workings of his mind as incomprehensible as his accent.
Oh, perhaps we have to forget that the study of weather is as much an art as a science. Surely one's entitled to some temperament, or don't you agree?
All he has to do is to follow the warning procedure. It's just routine.
The whole base would come to a shuddering halt if we all worked to rule. I mean, routine should be flexible, surely.
I suggest your attitude might change when you've been here a little longer.
Well, maybe you're right. Then I'll see Juan after the meeting.
As you wish, Director.
I'd like you to come with me.
I'm sorry, Pierre.
I realize that you wish to keep your current work confidential.
It is just that my research is suddenly very delicate. I must be sure, or else I make a complete fool of myself.
Of course, sir.
And wait. Perhaps it is right that I should tell you a little, very little, about my discoveries. Sit down, Pierre. Sit down.
The new equipment's been fully serviced, should be ready for use on Friday. The converter's been assembled. Oh, Conway tried it out last night. And that's it.
No, thanks, Tom. Helen.
1 or 2 cases of lunar stress. All they need is a month at home.
Don't we all?
Oh, then there's Dr. Barclay in Earth observation. His claustrophobia is getting worse. He may have to be sent up to Earth for a bit. Is that possible?
Juan Benavente can cope for a while. He's a good chap, even if he is excitable. Anything else?
Yes. I'm worried about Heinz Laubenthal.
Huh?
Well, on his last testing session, his personality profile showed a considerable stress peak.
That one's down to me, I'm afraid. He wants to work in Mare Frigoris, and I won't let him.
There's quite a bit of speculation going around as to the disappearance of Zeman and Lecoy.
Oh, that's naturally. Surely we're a relatively small community.
There seems to be a feeling that something odd, unexplained, happened in Mare Frigoris.
Not much we can do about that, Helen. It happens to be the truth.